So we want the meaty part of the head restraint, this part, level with your eyes and your ears. So it's hard to see, so you could use your hand as a guide and feel the meaty part and see if it's level with your eyes and your ears. Yeah. Does that feel okay?
Yeah.
There's a button as well if you did need to adjust it, just on that side. Yeah. Okay, good stuff. Next is the steering. Some cars have an adjustment so the steering wheel can come out, go in, go up, go down. This car has that, but how's the steering feel? Do you feel it needs to be adjusted? It might need to come out.
I don't know. I'm looking for. I've never driven a car before.
Well, are you comfortable with the steering like that, or would you prefer it forward?
I don't know.
Well, we want to be able to see the dials.
I can see all the dials. You can see loads of them.
Well, that sounds good then. I don't think you need to adjust.
You've got loads of clocks in here, haven't you? Tells the time.
We'll go more into those.
The month, the year. Yeah.
Okay. Seat belts.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It's important to wear your seatbelt. It's the law, and it's the driver's responsibility that everyone in the vehicle wears their seatbelt if they're under the age of 14. If they're over the age of 14, I suggest you make them wear a seatbelt anyway. It's your moral responsibility. Yeah?
Why?
Because if someone was behind you, say your friend for example, Tony, and you was to have an accident and he wasn't wearing a seatbelt, he would hit the back of your seat and cause you to go forward so you could come out the windscreen with his weight going on the back of your seat, yeah? So it's your moral responsibility.
So he might kill me.
He could kill you, yeah. So if he was wearing a seatbelt, that could prevent that, right? Yeah?
Yeah.
And anyone under the age of 14 is the law. You need to make them wear their seatbelt, yeah? And obviously a child restraint, they need to be on one if required for their age, yeah? Seatbelts. When applying your seatbelt, you would take the clasp, which is this bit, and you would hold the clasp and feed it through. Yeah? So do you want to try that, Tony? It's to the right. So hold the clasp, don't let the clasp go.
This thing?
Yep. And feed it through. And click it into place. And then we'd give the seatbelt a tug to make sure it's tight. We don't want any twists or turns in the seatbelt. So if you run your thumb along you've got to twist it. Yeah, run your thumb along all the way to the top. Do that for me, Tony. Yeah, all the way to the top. There's no twists or turns. If there were twists or turns and we had an accident, it could go into you and cut and cause an injury. It's important to hold the clasp, this bit, like I said, even when applying or taking the seatbelt off, because if you were to let go, it could ping back and hit the window or yourself.
That when I took mine off,
Yeah. And another thing.
That's alright, isn't it? That feels good.
You need to put it. Sorry, Tony. You need to put your arm like mine. Look, it needs to be covering your full body.
Oh, I can't have anything over my shoulder. It makes me feel like queasy.
Okay, well, it's the law. Unless you're medically exempt, you need to wear your seatbelt the correct way.
I don't know wearing it.
If we had an accident and you're not wearing it over your body, yeah, your bottom half would still be here, but your top half would be out the window, yeah? So you would still die if you had an accident.
That even makes me feel more queasy, so I better put it on this one.
Yeah, making sure there's no twists and turns, that looks good, yeah? And when, like I said, when taking the seatbelt off, you need to make sure it's tucked back into this bit. I'll give you an example. Hold the clasp, feed it back through, and make sure it's tucked in like that. Because if it was just left hanging and you were to get out, you could trip over it and fall into the road.
Can you demonstrate that to me? No, I mean,
No, I can't. No, I don't want to hurt myself. We'll leave that to you if you want. And then an oncoming car could run you over, and that would be a shame. So yeah, seatbelts, mirrors. Any questions so far, Tony?
No.
Okay, mirrors. We're gonna adjust our centre mirror first, which is this mirror.
Oh right, yeah.
We wanna when adjusting.
Oh, she will
no, please don't. Hold on, Tony. Wait a second. We don't want to touch the glass because it could blur the vision. Yeah. So we want to try and adjust it and keep in our normal driving position.
Oh, right,
Yeah?
Yeah.
So try and adjust it with one hand if possible.
Yeah.
The idea, Tony, I'm going to tell you what we need.
Yeah.
The idea is we want to imagine this as a picture frame, and we want to imagine the back window as a picture. So we want the frame to get the picture and hang it straight.
Alright.
Yeah? So adjust it. So the back window is the picture and that's the frame, and we want it straight, hanging straight.
That's straight.
And can you see sit in your normal driving position, Tony?
I can't see nothing now. I can see it
So you
now.
want to see a full view of the back window, and you want to imagine that as a picture, and that's the frame. So you want to be able to see top to bottom, left to right of the
I can
full
see
view
now.
of the back window.
But when I sit back, I can't see.
So you want to adjust it when you sit back in your normal driving position.
It's not easy to reach it when you're in normal driving position.
Well, you use one hand, Tony. The other hand, the left hand. The left hand.
No, that makes it a bit easier, doesn't it?
Okay, right, what can you see, Tony?
Now I can see the hull of the back window. I can frame the hull of the back window.
Okay.
It's top and bottom. Edge of my head is straight. I can even see the corner of your window.
Okay, good. Why laughing?
Hey?
Why laughing?
I'm
Okay.
enjoying my lesson.
Okay, good, good. And the exterior mirrors
Alright.
are these mirrors.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, one to
Yeah.
left, one to right.
Yeah.
You want to adjust them. You have a joystick to your right near the door
Oh,
handle.
yeah.
Yep, there. So we want to turn it to you.
To me.
Yep, one turn. That's
yeah.
it. And then it's like a joystick. So if you have a PlayStation similar to that, up, down, left, right, yeah. See the mirror moving?
Mm.
So you wanna. The idea is you want to see 2 finger widths of the car.
Alright.
You could maybe see the door handles, and you want to see 50% sky and 50% ground. So
Yeah,
10% of the car, 50% sky and 50% ground. What can you see, Tony?
it keeps moving. I'll keep adjusting it right and then I won't. Still roll. Still roll.
So what we want to see, 10% of the car.
Yeah, I can see it now.
You can see it, right? So
Yeah.
leave it then. We want to turn
Oh, I
it.
can't see it now.
What?
I can't see it now.
We want to be sitting in our normal driving position and then adjust it.
Oh, right.
Yeah?
Right.
Okay. And then we want to adjust. How's that looking? What can you see in there now?
Oh, I can see about 2 finger widths.
Yep.
I can see the trees at the top.
Okay.
I can see that the silver car in the middle.
Yep.
That it?
Yeah. Right. So our left mirror.
Alright. I'm still moving this one.
Right. So get that how you want it. Is that looking
I have,
okay?
yeah, yeah.
Okay. Right. So turn the joystick to the forward towards the road. That's it. And then this will adjust this mirror. So you need to be seated in your normal driving position. So that's how you're going to look at the mirrors
That's a
when you're
bit quicker you
driving.
do this way, isn't it?
Yeah. So you want to see 10% of the
Oh,
car,
yeah,
2
we see
finger
that,
width,
yeah.
50% sky, 50%. How's that look?
Alright, yeah.
And then you want to click it one click to you so it's centralised. That's it. Okay, right. So we've adjusted our mirrors.
Yeah.
I just want to tell you a few things about the mirrors quickly.
Alright.
This mirror is flat glass and the exterior mirrors are convex glass.
Alright.
What that means is the flat glass, this mirror, gives you a true image of what's behind.
Yeah.
And the exteriors are convex. That means they make things appear further away than they actually are. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. So if you've got a car, if you look in this mirror and there's a
Yeah.
car behind,
I see a silver
you see
car
that
there.
silver car?
Yeah.
Yeah? That's a true image of that car, yeah? That's
Right.
where it is. Now look in your left mirror. Where's the silver car?
It's a different car.
No, it's the same car.
No, it's different.
It's the same car.
Oh, you're right, same car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's further, it appears further away.
What a stupid way to make a mirror, isn't it? Why didn't they make it a true picture like this one?
Because that's the true pair and that's the convex. We use this to change speed or direction. That is to see who's, when turning left and right, who's coming along. There could be
Right.
bikes coming along.
Oh, did these door mirrors cover everything?
No, they cover the left and the right areas.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
and also we check our blind spots.
Blind
The
spot.
area that the mirrors don't cover. Yeah? So a blind spot is, like I asked you earlier when opening the door, you could check between the pillar and the
Oh,
head
yeah,
restraint.
yeah. Okay,
That's
yeah.
a blind spot, that's what the mirrors
right,
don't cover. And also on the left, between the head restraint, my head restraint, and the window, the pillar.
Right.
Look in there for me. Over
Oh,
there.
right, yeah,
That's your left
Yeah.
blind spot. So that's what the mirrors don't cover, yeah? Any questions, Tony?
Yeah, I don't think so, no.
Okay. Now we're going to move on to hand controls.
Oh. Okay, so just go back to this here.
Yeah.
You could just run down and just give me a couple of questions.
Oh,
whether
what?
like
Shall
it
I
or
do
not.
that? Yeah.
Yeah, just yeah.
Okay.
Not a
so-
question on each of them.
What, like 2 out of them?
Hmm.
Okay. Why is it important? Whose responsibility is it for under 14s for the seatbelt?
Oh, mine.
Yours. And what about over 18s? Over 14s, sorry. Whose responsibility is it?
Theirs, but I got a moral responsibility in it.
Okay, and why is that? What could be the consequence? If
Well,
your
why are you
mate-
asking me all the questions on the sequel?
Alright, sorry. Mirrors.
Yeah.
What did we say the centre mirror? What type of glass is that?
Oh, you said it was flat.
Flat. And what's the difference between the convex and the flat glass?
The convex one makes everything look really small and far away,
Yeah.
and the flat one makes everything look real.
What it is, a true image, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, that sounds good.
Okay,
To me.
just stop you there, relax.
Okay.
How does that feel?
Boring.
Okay?
Boring.
Boring? In what way?
It just is, isn't it?
Okay?
It just is.
Yeah, and it comes
Yeah.
across as you're a bit bored.
Oh, sorry.
Most people say to me, I cannot watch the video. I cannot watch a video of a controls lesson
Yeah.
because it's boring. Yeah,
Yeah.
but it's a very important lesson, isn't
Yeah.
it? Isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It is.
And we've done it twice now, haven't we?
Yeah.
And it needs to be a lot better than that.
Okay.
It should be spot on now. I shouldn't be getting away with anything, should I?
Was that bad when you were after you said what I done? You know, when I was going through these bits,
It was certainly better than the last one.
but it needs to be.
But if
Perfect.
you know, if you're looking at just scraping a pass, well then, okay, scrape a pass.
Mm.
But you know, it's not.
How long did we take doing that? It seemed like it went on, dragged on.
Yeah, it did. Yeah, I let it drag on. We dragged on for ages on the mirrors, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah. Why was it dragging on ages for the mirrors then?
Because you weren't seated in your normal driving position.
Yeah, but why was that dragging on for ages? Why did it take you ages to get me to sit back in my normal driving position on the interior mirror and the right-hand door mirror?
Because obviously when I'm watching when you was adjusting it,
Yeah,
you was leaning forward.
of course it was, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a little play, haven't I?
Yeah.
But if you're gonna let me play, well then the control element, the control lesson goes out the window. Look, this has got to be one of the easiest lessons in the book to do, yeah?
Mm.
Because you can sit in front of the computer at home and you can basically learn this lesson
Okay.
because it's exactly what you're doing here. I mean, the car doesn't move an inch, does it?
No.
You know, perhaps a little bit of driving you do here, but it just needs a lot more control, a lot more detail there.
Okay.
You know, even I was getting a little bit phew with that one, yeah. But this is the second time we've done it, and the first time it didn't go very well at all. And I really expected next time we do it, it was going to be spot on. And we're going to be doing it again next week, and it will be spot on, won't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got to be. Yeah, if you speak to anybody who's had this on their on the PST, yeah, they will tell you if it's not spot on, he's a nightmare.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, there was some good control elements on it with the handbrake and that, and that's exactly what you have to do.
Okay.
Because anyway, if you don't go anywhere near that silver button, the handbrake will be down before you know it. Yeah?
Okay.
But you have to remember, he will take you to the cleaners on this one.
Because you're not driving it, expects the highest
Yeah,
standard.
yeah, he knows that you've got an easy lesson on your hand there. Yeah, there wasn't much personality to it. and that was mainly because you didn't find any out about me, yeah.
Yeah.
You know, to give you an idea on Nico's lesson the other day, because Nico asked, he found out that you guys go karting, yeah,
Okay.
and that kept coming up in the conversation,
All right.
yeah,
Okay.
and it made it quite interactive to watch. But because you had nothing at all of it, yeah,
It was just boring.
yeah,
Yeah,
even I was bored a lot.
If you said, if I found more info about it, you could have related some
Well,
stuff
if
to it.
Just imagine you know, a month's time you passed, and you go along to pick your first pupil up, yeah.
Yeah.
Your first pupil is going to be very nervous, aren't they?
Yeah.
And they've never ever driven before in their life, which hopefully you're going to find out. Have they ever ridden a push bike or anything? You need to start making,
Relations.
yeah, straight away. Yeah, because your pupil's sitting there. If it's total silence, or you're not showing any interest in them at all, by the time you get to the area to do the controls of this, and they're probably going to be in tears, aren't they?
Yeah.
Get in there and break the ice. You know, yeah. Have you ever driven? No. You ever ridden a bike? Oh yeah, I've ridden a bike. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I ride a moped. Yeah. You've then got something to talk about, haven't you?
Yeah.
But if you don't ask any questions, nothing to talk about, isn't it? And you get there, and you know, there's just no interaction between the two of you, and that will show through. Yeah.
Okay.
You know, you want to try and make that pupil feel relaxed, and then if you make the pupil feel relaxed, then you're relaxed, and you'll do your job a lot better. Yeah, that wasn't good enough, and it's got to get better, and that's why I didn't let it go any further.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just got to get better all the way through. Yeah.
Okay.
You made similar mistakes today to what you made the last time. Why are you leaving the keys in the car? I do not know. Yeah. As soon as you stop that car, you turn the ignition off.
What's he need the keys for?
If he needs the keys to open the windows, he'll ask you at a roll. Yeah.
Right. Is that all we need them for, the windows, yeah?
Yeah. He'll ask you at a roll. It was very hot in the car. Obviously, he doesn't want both of you sitting there sweltering. Yeah.
Yeah.
But he'd ask him out. He would come out a roll to ask for the keys. Yeah.
Right.
And he'd give you the key back afterwards. Yeah.
Okay.
But he's not going to have to he's not going to have to ask for the keys for you, because they're already sitting there, aren't they? Yeah.
Okay.
Don't be leaving the keys in the car. Yeah, I mean, okay, you did cover your backside. You did say you don't touch your fiddle. But you still shouldn't be leaving the keys in there, should you? Soon as you switch that off, pull the key out.
Okay.
Because don't forget, you're getting out of the vehicle, so the keys should be going with you, shouldn't they?
Okay.
Yeah? Agree?
Yes.
Sorry to be so hard on you.
It's alright. I need you to be.
Yeah, this lesson needs to be spot on. Yeah?
Okay.
It needs to be detail, and control, detail. And that's what's really lacking there, yeah?
Okay.
And the next one now, I don't want to be jumping in with these lifelines about, oh, the steering appears to be very light, yeah?
Yeah, I should be saying.
Oh, my mate crossed his hands, yeah? Yeah, I mean, obviously, I will give you a couple of scenarios about maybe the handbrake, or my mate drives with his elbow on the window.
Okay.
Yeah, because I mean, I wouldn't expect you to bring that up, yeah? But obviously I would expect the right answer, yeah? Well, you shouldn't drive his elbow on the window. You should have two hands on the wheel. And you did come up with the right answer there. If he hits a pothole, he's going to lose control of the car, yeah?
Okay.
So we'll study. I'll give that a breather.